throwing kitsunes. I swear to God, if I hear throwing kitsunes one more time, I am going to throw up and then, I don't know, probably just stab my vomit repeatedly. Hi, it's me, Fukei, the guy you probably, at some point in the past week and a half, told to take it down a notch. Just, you know, chill out. And you don't know what you're talking about, okay, man? You don't know. You weren't there. Anywho, you may have noticed I'm wearing a different hat because apparently, like, anything you might expect coming in to a venue or a video, something, you know, fairly, you know, pretty much dependable, and that's what you always get, because that's what it is. And apparently that does not exist anymore, so I'm wearing a different hat. The ears are like kind of lower. It's like black and red. It's like it fits, sorta, but also kind of the way it almost fits makes it not even really fit. And it just makes you sick to your stomach until you vomit out of sadness. So anyway, here's my concert review for Kansas City, the kickoff of the 2018 tour.
This is America.
Ha! Just kidding. Here's my real review. Okay, you know, a lot of people have really, give me a lot of shit about my reaction. Yeah, I should get over it. Yeah, obviously. But where's Yui? If you weren't there, just don't even. Just, you know, I don't really have time for your critique right now, alright? 'Cause Yui is gone. She's not there. It's impossible to understand what it was like if you weren't there. I mean, even if you saw a video of it, if you weren't there in the crowd, I mean, I was there. I got like I was like second. I was right behind someone on barrier. Shit was hard, guys. It was. I mean, the first song was great. I was so excited. Then they go into Distortion, which I actually like that song. I know a lot of people are like, I have negative feelings towards that. But I actually like that song. About halfway through, I turned to, or I should say, the guy on the barrier turned to me, and he turned and said, like, what is going on? And that's like what apparently everyone was thinking. Is what is going on? What have they done? What have they done? What have they done to Babymetal? It's weird, right? It's weird in a bad way. I mean, I like weird. I am ready to follow them, you know, new artistic ideas they want to explore, new directions they want to go, new iterations. This was horrible. It was horrible. You guys, because she was not there for Apocrypha S. I think that's what. My brain is like just so jacked. But you know, she's not there, and then like 4 months, 5 months later, there's another show. She's not there. What? I mean, and they don't even mention it. That's the thing that pissed everyone off. They didn't even mention. Oh, by the way, Yui not gonna be there. Couldn't even like tape like a quick 10-second thing, like, hi, Yui, I'm not dead. Yui's my Oshi. And, you know, Koba he ought to understand that as much as he wants it to just be metal, it's also, like J-pop. That's what kawaii metal is. So you're gonna have some of the trappings of idol culture in there, and you don't gaslight your fan base. Asshole. And you know, I got a lot of bones to pick with Koba. You know, I could probably do a whole other video entitled Where Koba Fucked Up. I'll get back to my review. So the first song and a half, great. Loved it. Just loved it. Dancers, the new dancers, they were weird. But I didn't mind them until they became like interlopers that seemed to be replacing Yui. You know, they weren't explicitly replacing Yui, but it's like Yui's not there. There's these two new dancers, and they're not even like off to the side like the kami band, which I would have been totally fine with. But they're interacting with the girls. They're like during karate, like helping Moa and Sue up. It's like, who the hell are you? What are you doing here? I did not care for them. Between like Elevator Girl and the Tattoo, or whatever they're called, the new songs, you know, I think the crowd went through a lot of emotions. There was like excitement, and then like, what the fuck? Then like almost like a sense of betrayal, or a sense of like, just like you've been disconnected from reality. You know, and it was that point where I think it pretty much dawned on everybody individually around that time that we need to support the girls. Obviously, that's why we're here. That's why we pay hundreds of dollars, is to make them feel good about themselves. Me and a couple of the people brought in some Sakuragakuin flags, and I got Moa's attention waving mine. She's out there performing her heart out, and she saw my flag, and I just saw like her face just went from a sort of a smile to just dead. I don't know if seeing the flag reminded her of Yui, or reminded her of what Babymetal used to be, or maybe she saw my hat and was kind of disappointed. I mean, that's a possibility I'm not excluding. I've seen Moa cry, seen Moa sad, I've seen her disappointed, never seen her just like done, just like defeated, and that's what I saw. I get to picture that for the rest of my life. Thanks, Koba. Partway through the concert, I felt angry. I felt just like fucking angry. But I couldn't show it because I had to show my support. I was like jumping up, yelling, doing callbacks. I shouted out Moa's name a couple times. It was work getting through this, because at that point it was like, okay, this is no longer a show. This is a mission we are on to, you know, all of the joy and excitement that Babymetal brought us. I mean, after a Babymetal show, like you walk out, it's like frickin' euphoria. It's like one of the greatest feelings in the world. And now it was time to pay them back for that, because this is hard, and we gotta make sure they get through it without Moa breaking down. Sue is a pro. I ain't worried about Sue. She did such a great job. Total senpai masterclass. She like was still making faces at Moa to try to cheer her up. At one point, I even saw her, like, they were kind of slowly marching out, and she was like pushing her from behind to like kind of pick up the pace. Which, you know, I think that's the moment that my heart actually broke, right there. With the pushing. It just broke. But we got through it. We got through Kansas City. It wasn't fun. I can't believe how it was not fun. It was a Babymetal show. And I actually did not want to be there completely. And I know, like, people are saying, oh, you need to support the girls, you need to support girls. Motherfucker, we supported the girls so hard. You don't even know. We really went through something. You know, I think it brought us closer together as a community, in a way. But, you know, I'm talking real Fukei hours, like, people like Daniel, and Gabe, and Dave, and Wei, and, there's this English guy from Essex whose name I don't remember, and there's this other guy who almost stabbed someone in the neck with a Sakuragakuin flag. Don't remember his name either. It was an emotional time, obviously. I literally had someone come up to me after the show and say, this, what we just saw, this was 9/11. And I was like, And you know, we came out, we were stunned. It was like a bomb had gone off. It looked like a video of people escaping from rubble, just like with just dazed expressions, 1,000-yard stares. Everyone's like looking around like, what the hell just happened? Like I mentioned before, that's like the best feeling in the world after a show, usually. And this was like just the worst. It was just the worst. So it was a disaster. It was just a shit show. That's my review of the 2018 tour opening in Kansas City. So I give it like a 7 out of 10. You know, I think maybe a lot of things hit me at once. Yui's not there. There's also like a ton of like normies there, and especially like those people seeing the show that they got and saying that was so incredible. In which, you know, maybe it was. I still don't have the emotional or psychological distance to make that judgment. But I mean, if you thought that was great, you have no idea what it could have been. It was... Oh, God, I just hate people. What have they done? What have they done? What have they done to Babymetal?